Hey everybody, this is Kara with Follow Your Arrow Tarot, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing the March 2019 intuitive and tarot card reading for the sign of Gemini. But before I get started, I do have a few channel announcements. So the first one is I'm doing a contest on my channel as I'm trying to reach goals. So if you want to be entered into the contest, my goals are reaching more and more subscribers. I want to make sure that Spirit is getting messages to as many people as I possibly can and Spirit possibly can. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button. That will get you an entry into the contest for a free private and personal reading. Please also make sure to comment below when you subscribe, because sometimes I can't see everybody who subscribes, especially if your channel is not public. In addition to that, if you leave a thoughtful comment on any of my videos, that will also give you an additional entry into the contest. So if you watch more than one video and you comment, say, 3 times, that would give you 3 entries into the contest. My next contest, so currently I have 130 subscribers, and so my next goal is 200, so I'm only about 70 away. So if you can help me, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and share this video with your friends and family or people you know who could use messages from Spirit. So your entries get put in the boot ahead, and then once I see I reach 200 subscribers, I will be pulling 2 lucky winners for a free private personal reading with yours truly. Okay, so that's my announcement number 1. Announcement number 2 is I'm doing my videos now for the zodiac signs in the order to which the previous month had the most to least views. So I'm doing March 2019 right now. So I used my February views to dictate which videos I did first and which videos I posted first for March. So as you can see, Taurus, Aquarius, and Pisces were the top 3 in February. Therefore, they were the first 3 videos that I completed and posted on my channel for March. So if you see here, Gemini, my sister sign, you were number 11 with 44 views for February. So my Gemini sister signs, please help me out this month and view this video, which you already are, but share it with other Geminis that you know, so we can try to get you up higher on the list, so I can post your videos quicker, possibly for the month of April. Okay, so those are my 2 channel announcements. And now let's get into the March 2019 intuitive and tarot card reading for the sign of Gemini. So Gemini, as I get the deck prepared, some intuitive messages for you. So Gemini, when I was meditating on your sign and looking up information for you for this month, you, out of all the signs that I've read for March, yours was pretty light and positive. I got the sense that it's for you this month, it's going to be very career based, regarding your profession and your job, but also with the relation of other people. So I'm not sure if it's just people at work or relationships and people in general, but I did feel more of the heavy energy in the work that you do. Okay, your career and profession is going to be big this month. So big meaning big as in you're busy, and so you're really focused on your career this month. Big meaning maybe there's a big change, big opportunity, big promotion, maybe you're taking on a new job. Some big shift of energy in regards to the work that you do. I felt when meditating on your sign that you're going to be making many choices this month, and they're going to be significant, moderate to big choices. And I kept seeing the word negotiate. So you may be negotiating a contract. You're going to be signing paperwork. You may be negotiating terms and conditions for something. You may be negotiating on a project. It could be positive or negative, but I'm feeling more so it's more diplomatic. Maybe, you know, you're just doing what you have to do in making these choices to make sure that they are the best ones for you and your company, or if you are a supervisor or a manager in charge of something, you're just making sure that you're doing what's best for the people that you oversee. Okay, I feel, Gemini, like you're very aware of people. You're very aware of others this month. And I kind of got a vision that you, although you're busy and you are communicative this month, I see you kind of sitting back and watching others. I feel as though sometimes you're going to have to take breaks and sit down. Getting a little lightheaded right now. So you may be going through just a lot of whirlwind, so much going on. And so you do have to find moments to pause and stay stationary and kind of catch your breath. But you're handling it well. Just make sure you take time outs. Make sure you're taking your breaks at work. I kind of feel like Spirit's telling me Gemini would be the sign this month who is not taking their breaks that they should, or they're working a lot of overtime. So just be mindful of that. You're going to have lots of great intimacy with yourself this month. You're very open-minded right now, and your intuition is high this month, even regardless of currently we're in a retrograde. I feel, Gemini, you're pretty astute right now. You're pretty keen into everything that's going on with you, others around you, your business. So that's really great. And I really feel like the Pisces new moon on the 6th of March really helped you focus, really helped you see the bigger picture. Okay. Your ruling planet of Mercury is in retrograde right now. But I do feel that you've used this time to really go deep, to use more introspective thinking. I kind of get the feeling of like the Hermit card for you. And you're getting to the heart of things in your life and in your career. Spirit keeps showing me you've got something on your mind. Like, you know, like the little bubbles that come out of like a cartoon when someone's thinking or has a thought. But yours is not like a light bulb, like an aha moment. It's something's on your mind. And I see a circle on your mind. And I keep hearing the song, which I don't really listen to this kind of music, but You Were Always on My Mind. I'm not sure who sings that song, but it's very old. I want to say it's country. You were always on my mind. I think it's a guy. But something's on your mind, especially during the middle of the month, I feel, for you, Gemini. Sorry, that's weird, but how to get the message out there because it means something to somebody. Gemini, you're definitely making plans this month. I feel as though like you may be taking a break, maybe from your career here in the near future, maybe for spring break. Or you're planning like a family vacation, or you're making plans to move, making plans for this new position. There's definitely some shifting going on in your life right now. On the 20th, we have the spring equinox, also with the Libra full moon. And that was in your 11th house of friends and your 5th house of creativity. So I do feel like right now, whether it's business or friendships or partnerships, romantically or love partnerships, it's very creative but philosophical. So I kind of see you doing fun things or doing new and innovative and creative things in your partnerships, whatever sector of your life that's in. But I also see you being philosophical with this other person or other people who you have these close relationships with. I kind of see you like having these discussions that go really deep where you talk about things, like you talk about life on a more deeper level. And these conversations can last an hour or 2 hours, and then you like lose track of time. So you're having these really deep conversations that are really helping you grow. I feel it's a really enlightening period for you, Gemini. You're really learning a lot, but you're very open to the learning. And the universe knows that, sees that, and feels that. And so it's just pouring in all the right information that you need. I feel like right now your communication this month's pretty good. And even though we're in a retrograde, I don't feel like your communication's poor. I think you're pretty spot on with your communication. However, I do feel like the retrograde period for you would be a time to clear up questions, things that are not understood or that you were concerned about. And I think that goes back to that something's on your mind. So towards the end of retrograde, here coming up in the next few days, you're going to be using your positive communication skills and clearing up some questions you have that were on your mind. Okay. But overall, I feel like this is a really good month for you. You're going to receive blessings that you may or may not notice, but the universe, I feel, is giving you blessings, Gemini, and good fortune. So, Spirit is like fortune cookie. So, like, excited. So, hey, if you like Chinese, Japanese, any type of Asian food, grab a fortune cookie, open it up, and see what it says to you, and keep it. Okay? All right, Gemini, let's get into your tarot card reading for March 2019. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini, March 2019? All right, here we go, Gemini. You are starting with the Ten of Cups. Like I said, many blessings, good fortune. Boom, right there out of the gate. With partnerships, specifically family, okay? You're at a very good point in your life right now, your spiritual journey. If you are in a committed relationship, maybe you've been with someone, you have children together, you're married, you're at a really beautiful point in your life where everything's working well. Both of you are successful in what you do. You have a happy home. Your children are happy and healthy. You're not worrying for things right now. And if there is any worry, they're pretty minor. And overall, you just feel a strong, deep, bountiful energy of fulfillment and happiness and love. This is a really excellent card to start out with, Gemini, and that's definitely the Ten of Cups energy that I was getting with your reading when I was meditating on your sign. Cups are also water signs, so it's dealing with emotions and relationships and listening to your intuition and love and romance, which is everything that I brought up during your intuitive reading. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, so maybe you're in a relationship with a water sign, or you have children who are water signs. But yeah, the next several months, or the next 10 months, are going to be pretty great for you, Gemini, so that's pretty exciting. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Gemini in the month of March 2019? What messages, Spirit, do you have for Gemini? Okay, so because of the Mercury retrograde, Mercury being your ruling planet, okay, so during this retrograde, this is telling me, because this is an air sign, so you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or yourself, Gemini, you could be having some trouble with communication. Like I said, communication you're doing pretty well at. You could be clearing up some questions, but be very careful. This is a card that's telling me to tell you to be careful, especially during retrograde, that you're communicating properly, respectfully. You're thinking before you say things. You're not just, speaking out your behind, because if you do that, you do have the potential of hurting people who you're close with, or not ruining the relationship, but putting kind of a sword into the communication portion of your relationship. And starting with this card, you don't want to damage that, whether that's personal or friendships or in the work sector. Okay. And since this is an air sign and this is a Gemini reading, this card could be you. So I feel like it's a warning card towards you, Gemini. This is something you have to focus on this month, is be very cognizant and careful of your communication, especially with Mercury in retrograde. What messages do you have, Spirit, for Gemini? Yep. So I told you this is definitely a big enlightening time for you. You're definitely very mindful of your intuition and you're using it, and the universe is giving it to you. You're very highly intuitive this month. And you've got the High Priestess here, Gemini. Okay. I do feel as though, like, with the image I was getting, that something's on your mind. I feel as though you really want the answers to be black and white. And something's on your mind. You're not sure if it's this or that, or should it be this or that. And your intuition's telling you that, because it's in the upright, that you know the answer. But I feel like this card's also wanting me to tell you to remember that not everything is black and white. There are many shades of gray. And there always isn't a perfect answer to everything. Okay. So, be very in touch with your intuition. Crystals will help you. Especially having crystals of clarity around you will be very helpful. But really good card for you, Gemini. What other messages, Spirit, do you have for Gemini in the month of March? What messages do you have for Gemini? Gemini. There we go. Okay, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So, yeah, there's definitely something going on at work. Okay, major choices, major changes with multiple people. And I'm kind of feeling like if this hasn't happened already, Spirit's trying to warn you that poor communication is going to affect your work relationships and is going to put a project on its head, upside down. It's going to stall the progress of a project because of lack of communication or lack of teamwork, because answers aren't being made. And I feel like this is what's on your mind. Yeah, work is on your mind, and you're trying to communicate effectively and make a choice, and you're trying to use your intuition. And that's a battle that you could be possibly having right now, Gemini, is communicating effectively, logically versus intuitively inside. And so what the universe and Spirit's wanting me to tell you is that you want to go more so with your intuition versus the logic and things. Sometimes you want to make a decision based on how you feel or what's at the heart of the matter. So really use your intuition and your heart and soul to make this decision. Or when you're speaking to people, speak from your heart, not your brain, for you in this situation. Okay? Spirit, what other messages do you have for Gemini in the month of March? Gemini, March 2019. Gemini. Okay, Devil card. Okay, Devil card. Well, Gemini, that really threw me for a twist. So, now, I feel as though this is, because the devil is all about bondage and keeping us from our highest vibrations and higher good. It's being shackled to something, having, afflictions, having addictions, but you're starting out with this 10 of Cups, which if you are in a relationship, I really feel like things are happy. However, I do feel as though the work stress could be bringing up or manifesting some habits. Okay. I'm going to just say it how it is. So I feel as though, and this could be a very specific, direct message to one person who's watching this video, not the collective. Remember, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with anyone. But the thing that came in my mind when this first popped up is I thought you have this beautiful family, right? You're happy, right? But you're having some hiccups and issues at work. So you're having some inner conflict with the decisions that you're trying to make. Something's on your mind and work is stressing you out. And so it's manifesting in you these addictions or afflictions. So I feel as though, like, if you're a drinker, you could be drinking more. If you're a smoker, and that you tried to quit, or you already quit, you picked up the habit again. Or like, say that you're into intimacy, sexual relationships, or doing things, by yourself to relieve tension. You could be doing that a lot right now. Or, possibility is that you, I feel as though, like, you could be not being, and it could be with a Capricorn, you could be not being faithful to your significant other, your partner. And I feel as though possibly it could be with someone from your work. Now, this is just a message I'm getting, but it's not for everybody. I really feel like it's like possibly one person, okay? But generally, this devil is saying, yeah, I'm trying to be so not like, I feel like Gemini would be very offended, but just make sure you're handling your stress in a positive, healthy way. And not letting the stress of things make you bring out the animal in you. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, Gemini. You feel me? Okay. We'll clarify that card here in a second. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Gemini in the month of March? That was too many. Gemini, March. March. What's the outcome of the month for March for Gemini? Okay. We're going to go. We're going to go there. Oh. Okay. I feel like there's a male Gemini that this reading's kind of geared towards too. So, okay, so we have water sign, air sign. We have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, earth sign. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Then you got the devil too, which could be a Capricorn. So next we have some fire signs going on. The 5 of Wands. So you could be arguing or fighting with a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. So there's conflict and quarrel going on. Gosh, I feel like this is a work thing. Things being said, people taking it personally. Therefore, the team's not working well together. People could be talking behind each other's backs, and then everyone's going to be defensive and pulling out their wands to argue and fight over this. And it's like this guy, he's in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's like, during this retrograde, he's just like, hee, I'm just gonna make everybody fight. That's what I feel. But I don't feel this is home life at all. I feel like it's with work. Okay. Then next to it, you have the 3 of Cups in reverse. So you have 2 3s in reverse. 3 of Cups. Again, another water sign. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And normally when it's in the upright, it's like celebration. It's friendship. It's coming together. It's bonding. It's, but gosh, with the layout there, for some of you Geminis, I do feel like there could be a third party situation here. For some of you, or it could also mean for most of you that right towards the end of the month, something that could have been celebrated is not, or some friendships are going to be harmed, are going to be stopped. The emotions are pouring out, and it's just causing lots of action and quarreling and arguments and hurtful words. And it's stopping, because you have this 3 of Pentacles in reverse and you have this 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so whatever relationship or partnerships you have, whether it's friends or business, are stopped. They're halted. It's not working right now. Okay, but however, on the flip side, the last card is the Page of Cups. And I do like the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is bringing a message. I feel like a truce is going to happen towards the end of the month. You know, Cups again is a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So maybe it could be somebody else that you're feuding with, not so much you, because I am feeling a lot of water sign here. So maybe they feel like they were in the wrong, or they finally just say, hey, we got to get back on our path. We got to get back on our travels. We got to work together. And they offer you, this bargaining chip, or this reconciliation. What word did I use in the intuitive reading? I said, what word was that? Negotiate. Yep. Lots of negotiating going on this month, but people not wanting to compromise. Yep. That's what Spirit's telling me. And it's going to make you be aware of others. Pisces new moon. There's a lot of water in this reading, and I really feel a lot of it's due to Mercury retrograde, and it's being in your ruling planet too. All right, let's get some clarification, Gemini. Clarification. I want to clarify. Let's see. 5 of Swords. Clarify the 5 of Swords. What things are being said? What's the focus of the things that are being said for Gemini in March? 5 of Swords. Please help me clarify the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords for Gemini. 5 of Swords for Gemini. Please clarify the 5 of Swords for Gemini. Well-deserved reward. I feel as though only one person can get this reward. Only one person could be on the top, or only one person could be the leader. So I feel like it's about a project at work. It's a promotion, could be. It could be a new position. You could be competition. Yep, competition at work. And you feel like you have earned it. You feel like you have worked hard over time to finally earn it, and maybe you kind of tell people that you deserve it, or you're gonna get it, something along those lines, and it doesn't go well. Okay, and then that happens. Let's see. What's your intuition telling you? What's intuition telling you? Share the love, and there's a 3. And you've got 2 3s in the reverse. So pay attention to the 3s that you see this month, Gemini. Anytime you see a 3, there's going to be a key or a clue into what the universe is trying to tell you to help you through this situation. But remember we said you need to be at the heart of the issue. You really do need to focus on sharing love, okay, and not so much competition. Yes, because competition, this guy is going to bring competition. And if that's where you're leading with the logic in your mind of competing with others, it's not going to end well, okay? And so you need to use your intuition, okay, which you know you have because it's in the upright, and you need to make decisions and say things and do things that are coming from your heart. Perfect. All right. What's this devil here for Gemini? What's this devil about here for Gemini? What's the devil about? What's the devil about? Yeah. This devil card, whatever this is, Mercury retrograde, devil itself, whatever the situation, somebody in the situation, whatever the negative factor in the situation is, it's wanting to take the joy and stability away from you and from others. It wants to take away the light. Okay, what does the devil do? Takes away light. Okay, that's what they like. And they like to see fighting. They like to see not progress, things unsuccessful. that's what that card represents, okay? And what the devil wants, this devil card wants to prevent you coming together, okay? Whether that be with your family, with your friends, or with people at work. It's preventing you from having good, deep, connected relationships. It's preventing, look, 2, 3. That's what that devil card's trying to prevent. That's what this Mercury retrograde is trying to mess up. Whatever the case may be, those are the 2 factors, okay? And you want to make sure you're cognizant of that, because that's going to be the problem for Gemini this month, okay? That's the thing that you're going to have to be really cognizant about. And that's what the universe is preparing you for with your intuition, okay? And you probably already know this. You're probably already seeing that, okay? What will Gemini be fighting about with others? What's this 5 of Wands? It's going to happen quickly. Okay, and this one was upright. Yeah, 2 reverse cards. Opportunity beacons. People feel like opportunities are going to be taken away from them, or you feel like someone or something or people or, you know, external forces are taking opportunities away from you that you feel that you rightfully deserve, potentially. And it's making you feel lonely, okay? Obviously. What's this 3 of Cups in reverse for Gemini? 3 of Cups in reverse. Whoa, holy moly. Let's go with that one. Healing begins. Okay. So towards the end of the month, you're going to have this Page of Cups in the upright. And so healing is going to start to begin at the end of the month, probably after March 28th, after Mercury retrograde ends. Okay. But yeah, I definitely feel a lot of this is either about friendship or about work relationships. And the bottom of the deck says simply love. So yeah, Gemini, it's really important. And you're Gemini, you're the Lover's card. Durr. Okay. You need to be doing things, thinking about things, leading with your heart. Because right now, that's blocked a little bit this month. Okay. Let's pull some last cards. Messages from the guides, Oracle, Transformation deck. And let's see what overall messages Spirit has for Gemini for March 2019. Spirit, what overall messages do you have for Gemini for the month of March 2019? Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini? Let's get 3. Well, that one wanted to come out. Be of service. Definitely it's work for sure. Be of service to others. You are never alone. Because this month is going to have you feeling alone. But you have intuition and you know you're never alone. And that's your spirit guides, spirit, your angels, your guardians telling you that you're not alone in this situation. You're not alone ever. Okay, one final message for Gemini for the month of March. Final message for Gemini. Whoa, that's the 2nd time. Tons of cards falling for you, Gemini. Gemini. Final message for Gemini. There we go. Choose love over fear. There you have it, Gemini. This month is all about going back to the root. Back to what it's all about. Love. Okay, Gemini? And you know how to do that because you are a Gemini and you are the Lover's card. You have it within you. All right, Gemini, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope this reading did resonate with you. If you did like this reading, please like, comment down below. Share this with other Geminis. Let's try to get your views up so I could read you earlier in next month's videos. Again, don't forget my contest. If you subscribe or comment, you're going to be entered into the Buddha Head. So when I get to my 200 subscribers, I'm going to pull 2 lucky viewers for a private personal reading. All right, Gemini, thank you so much for watching your March 2019 Intuitive and Tarot card reading. Remember to always choose love, and I look forward to seeing you here back in April.